7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Look at this Arizona defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Hurt.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
Get it.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mustang 19, 60 Bobcat, 60
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
At the 24-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Stephanie! Cougar 19.
And they'll run it here. Wiggles free. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Let's go. Bronco, ready.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Mr. Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Pushing his way through, and he won't quite make it to the 25. looking to put a drive together.
Mike, here we go, here we go. Mike, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. You talk about this Falcon defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
70 Ranger. Bring it.
Harrison will go in motion left.
Check, check. Roll, roll, roll. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Hut, hut.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal, 8 Warriors, 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
It's taken to the 26. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they can score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Street. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now 2nd and 3.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. 72 yards on the punt return.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now 14-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
That's quickly out to Harrison.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing is Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
19 Lions. Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Harrison will go in motion left.
Ready.
Ward again.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Warriors 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
To throw is Ward. He tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense touchdown.
Well, the way things have been going in this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
The extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to...
everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Ward.
And he's got his man on the out route.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Rig alert, rig alert. Be ready, be ready. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now, Ward. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather to the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 19 yards away.
And the Falcons are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
Cardinals 0.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Powering his way forward.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Here's Ward.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward.
Here's a diving catch right side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
A final shot before break. Moore. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster the first half, so where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
19 tight, 19 Tiger, 9,
in motion, the tight end.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ward. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
And they're on
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They find some open field here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
To give him 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Chop 60, chop 60.
They'll look to throw here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Cardinals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Set up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep.
Not a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Say, hurt. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther up. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. goes into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. York now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Falcons 42, Cardinals nothing.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Tony. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
In motion right, that's Harrison.
Hut, hut.
To throw, here's Ward.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
7 Pirates. Ready? Rocco 80. Go.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt, hurt. Trap 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Second down and 8.
Buffalo 18, 65, 6.
Looking to throw. Moore. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
65. Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Short one here, caught by McBride. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for two.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play call. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
19 Cardinal, 19 Tigers, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Touchdown, Falcons! His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall. And the Falcons add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Come on.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. Oh, it's time to give real credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
Here's Warren. From the gun, he'll throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Jalen Walker in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game. And now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And my goodness, another interception.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This is 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Moore. And now here's another interception. Racing to the end zone. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. They're on the 16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
18, right here. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw. Moore. And on the left side here, Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Cut 19.
At the 45-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Short completion, just 4 yards. And They'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cuddy.
Throwing again here, Ward. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
9 yards.
Warriors 70.
Cardinals, first down.
18 Rattler, 18
First
Rattler.
and 10 at the 42-yard
19
line.
Lion. Go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a